Hello there. And apparently, Lloyd Evans has been driving about in a BMW car. This I learned from the Mike and Kim's channel. And she was trying to make the point. Mike was not on the program on the day Kim made this video. Her husband was not on the program. So she made the point that um, everyone is sweating their ass out, donating to Lloyd while he drives around in a BMW. It does seem um, like Mike and Kim have been digging uh, a lot about Lloyd, you know, trying to shed light on what they term his shady deals, his possible involvement in his father's company, and that his name is still there, stuff like that. But what caught my attention was the BMW. He claimed, she claimed Lloyd was driving around like a big boy in Croatia, and I was like, wow, a BMW car, and Kim wants to make a big deal out of it. As much as I respect Mike and Kim, and I do know that Lloyd is hurt a lot of people. I was a fan of his, and I stuck my neck out for Lloyd for a very long time. When I didn't really have the details, all the details about his dealings in the past. Okay, so but I kind of lost my respect for him after the way he's behaved in the aftermath of his sex scandal. So, but I just want to say here that Lloyd driving around in a BMW car is no big deal. But I understand that when there is this bad chemistry between you and someone else, chances are that you begin to throw up stuffs that are really petty, things that we shouldn't really be talking about. Lloyd is screwed up big time. Mike and Kim have a reason to go after Lloyd non-stop, I must say. The battle between Mike and Kim versus Lloyd Evans is one battle that is gonna continue as much in as much as the SJW community exists. But um, yes, I wouldn't also want people to go too petty, because when you begin to dwell on petty stuffs, this detracts from the message. Now people begin to think that you have a hidden agenda, or you're probably doing this out of jealousy, which I thought at the time that most people were jealous of Evans uh, because of certain remarks they will make about him. I just said this was all jealousy. Okay, but yeah, um, when you hurt somebody, this person seizes every opportunity to want to highlight how an ass you are, how despicable a human being you are. So any little thing that will catch the attention of the public, this person want to throw it, up in exaggerate a situation more than it should really be, because he's just hurt and wants a pound of flesh. That's the way I see it. Otherwise, I don't think Mike and Kim should want to concern themselves about Lloyd driving around in a BMW car from his patrons or from his activism. People basically donating to Lloyd, and they don't know that Lloyd is some big boy in Croatia driving around a BMW. And in the comment section, some persons were trying to dissect the whole BMW thing as it's not really a big deal, owning a BMW if you are in uh, certain countries. And but I did know what they were trying to pass across, that it depends on the country that you live in, that BMW becomes one big car that people want to talk about. But I think um, um, Kim was being mischievous there, talking about the BMW car. It's no big deal, if Lloyd didn't screw up, and if Lloyd has always shown that what we see on screen is what he is off screen, then there wouldn't be anything to talk about. I don't care if Lloyd owns a jet, or anybody should care if Lloyd buys a jet from his activism. Those this Let's just put things in perspective. These are not stuff that we should be talking about. It's uh it lets me look at you from a different light. Are you really serious about what you just said, or you just want to throw uh steer the cup much more violently so as to cause more uproar? That's how the way I see it. But I sympathize with Mike and Kim, where they're going from. I've watched so many videos that I haven't seen before, and all that Lloyd has done over the years. It just came to light, and if they screw Lloyd, they continue to want to screw Lloyd. Is it's just the way it is. But the point that he is driving a BMW is petty to me. I don't think that's a big deal at all. If there's something Lloyd has done, we want to just discuss this issue the way it is, and not begin to bring into play ridiculous claims or whatever it is. uh, just it's just the way it is. What am I trying to really say here is um I hate to see people exaggerate, say things the way they are, and do not add to it. Do not try to build a mountain out of a molehill. Okay, we all know what law is now. So let's not begin to talk about things that are irrelevant, so as not to give people wrong impression about the reason why you are going after this individual, as though you have an I know it's personal between Lloyd and Mike and Kim. It's become very, very personal to them, but it's not everything Mike would say about Lloyd that should be taken seriously. Just like he talked about Lloyd uh, going after girls, because Lloyd had said in one of his videos or blogs that he was fraternizing with girls, and Kim Mike would say, Lloyd, You are the one who said that with your own mouth that you were fraternizing with girls. And what's the dictionary definition of girl? And my daughter, what's it, her name again, went on to define what a girl is, who a girl is, and to make the point that, hey, this is what the dictionary says. You said it, but that you were fraternizing with girls, that means you have been involved with underage girls. But that wasn't, that's not the connotation of girl. Lloyd, I didn't think Lloyd meant that. Even said that in his uh, everything you need to know about Lloyd video, where he said he used the girl thing, and he quickly said no, women. But even if he had said girls, it didn't carry the connotation that he was having things to do with underage girls. It did. This is not by any means trying to clear Lloyd of his allegations of being involved with underage girls. I don't know. I don't know if he was, or if he had been involved with underage girls or not. I don't have the fact. I only talk about things that I do have the facts, but I'm just trying to make the point here that he said he was fraternizing with girls. He didn't mean underage girls. In America or elsewhere, you see a bunch of women say, "Hey, girl, let's party tonight," and all that. So it's just, uh, uh, but Mike and Kim would take that and twist that just to continue to beef. And yes, it's just what it is. The chemistry is so bad, and Lloyd is really to blame for all of this. But at the same time, as an impartial referee, on my honor, I will always say things the way I say, no matter whose ass is God. If you want something better in your life going forward, if you want your life to be as magical as my life right now, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Wesley's Africa TV. See you soon.